Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So this video, I'm going to be basically telling you how to make millions of coins. Now, keep in mind, there's two ways. I'll give you guys the low stack method and the high stack method. Now, I've been doing this method for the past couple days, and so far, I'm on the verge of probably about 14 million coins because I have stuff selling obviously off. I'm on the verge of 14 million coins. Guys, this is the easiest way to make coins in the game right now, by far, hands down. If you are a millionaire already, this will get you from 2 million to 5 million, 5 million to 10 million. I've made 2 million, just in the past few days from doing this method. It's just money. If you're making a million per day, which is pretty, you can do that pretty easy on this method. But I will actually show you my auctions right now. So you can see a bunch of Chiefs playbooks and a bunch of strategy cards. Now people may be wondering, and I also got a few 92s in here, but basically maybe wondering why am I doing well. You can see I'm basically overlisting strategy item cards. Now if you don't understand what overlisting means, it basically just means pricing the card higher than what it would usually go for. I've been overlisting cards all year, and it's really worked a lot. I really didn't start overlisting though till probably around Christmas time, so probably around 0 till I didn't start. But you can see a lot of these same ones: Man the Man, 125k, Ripper 95k, Ballhawk 95k, Sprinter 95k. You can see the Chiefs playbooks. I've been selling all of these at 10k. I even had a Dolphins strat card because I seen this sell for 35k, so I tried selling it for 35. It didn't sell, but I still did make a profit on this Dolphins strat card. It wasn't much, but even deep route specials I sold for 75k. You could probably get it off for 95k. Yeah, you can see I've just basically been doing just playbooks, and strat cards. Now you could do the strat pack. You could do the strat pack. I told people to do the strat pack, and you could overlist out of the strat pack as well. That's totally fine. Sorry about the dogs in the background. We don't care about them. We're just here to know how to make coins. So with the gold method, the playbook method, I'll show you. So basically, you want to buy these for like 700 or less. I would say 750 is not bad. But they are kind of rare right now to kind of find for 1,000. I don't know why that's been that way. I don't know if it's because people aren't ripping mysteries. Mysteries like they were, but um, you know, if you can't find these, you'll eventually find some for like 700 or under. You just kind of gotta sit here and wait. I don't know why the market's like this right now. Really, gold cards are up in price, if anything. Now, honestly, if you still buy these for 1,000, it's gonna be 3,000 per playbook. You're still gonna make 6,000 on a playbook, which is still fine, especially if you're a low stack. And I tell all my low stacks to do this method because it is hands down the best method for low stacks by far. Because sniping these lower overall cards don't work as much anymore, and they take way more time to sell. So playbooks, will be a way you can make a lot, especially if you're starting out on Madden. You could go, like I've told people, if you make 20 playbooks a day, which is not hard at all, you sit down for probably about 20 to 30 minutes sniping gold cards, and I guarantee you get enough to build 20. You sit down for about 20, 30 minutes a day sniping gold cards, you build 20 playbooks, and throughout the day, every hour you want to sell about 3 playbooks. Every hour, I usually post 3 playbooks at a time. I don't try to go more nor less than that. I usually try to post 3 playbooks a time. So let's say you make 20, that means you're going to have to post, 7 playbooks for an hour each time. And most likely all your 3 playbooks most likely will sell in that hour. If they don't, you just repost them. But, 7 times in a day, it's very passive, and I'm not finding any for under, I'm not barely finding any for under 1,000 right now, which is just weird. So we might have to cut our losses and just take what we can get. But like, let's say right now you build the playbooks for 1,000, right? Let's say you build them for 1,000, or not 1,000, 3,000, meaning you'll make 6,000 coins after tax on the card. So 6 times 20, that's 120,000 coins you'll be making per day. You times that by 7, because let's say you do that the entire week. Well, you're looking at, what is that, 240 to 480, shoot, I don't even know. I don't even know, but it's like 800K. It's somewhere around 800K in a week. So for a person starting out, that's actually not bad either. Um, anyways, that's pretty much the playbook method. I know I didn't buy any. I don't know. The market's just really kind of weird right now with gold cards. I don't. Usually, for most days, I've been able to find these with ease for 700 or less. But um, I mean, even buying for 1,000, like I said, is still fine. Now the other method, the strategy item method. The strategy item strategy. Now people don't know how to filter down by strategy items. I'll show you how you guys can filter down by strategy items. And really the only way is you can do chemistry, but there's no point in doing chemistry because you have to scroll so far down to do it. Now, I spent a little bit of time on the strategy filter. I was checking out like which ones were selling. You know, that's why I've done a lot of the same ones because I don't know if anything else sells for, you know, upwards of 100K. Um, I think Pave the Way is an okay one to do. Um, the hybrid one I know I haven't done, but that might be decent as well. um, but yeah, there's been some really good ones, and I'll basically tell you which ones you should be doing. So obviously you've seen the ones I was doing. I was doing Ripper, I was doing in the zone, man to man. Let It Rip's obviously another good one, like always. What I say, Ripper, um, Sprinter. Sprinter was another one I was doing. Ball Hawk, and I even did Deep Route Specialist. So usually what this method is, you can see here, like you guys seen with the man-to-man one, for example. The man-to-man one, I did not mean to back out, but the man-to-man one, I sold for 125K. You've seen I did it multiple times. Now, if you come over here and you filter down, you just search, go in the search, go to man 2, scroll down, boom, 75K. 75K, guys. Now, obviously, you could try to like snipe these and try to buy them for cheaper, but 75 is good. Like, to be honest, because if you sell these all for 125, you're looking at what, about 112 back after tax. So, I mean, you're making, you know, 37K on this card right here if you sell it off for 125. 37K times, you know, like let's say hypothetically you buy 20 of those for that price. So 37K times that by 20, that's 740,000 coins. 740,000 coins. uh, you know, Ball Hawk, you see me sell it for 95,000. I'm trying to sell them for 100,000 now just to make a little bit more on them. I mean, you see Ball Hawk 54,000. If I can sell this for 100,000, I mean that's 36,000 coins right there. If we can sell it off for 100,000. So, you know, you just go in. I wouldn't say I would say not to list more than 2 of a certain strategy item at a time. I would say literally, if you're gonna buy some of these strategy items, don't list more than like two of the same strategy item at a time. You can see right now though on stream, it's so easy, man. This is so easy, and throughout the day, you know, some may not sell, but they will sell eventually. Like literally, it's so easy for these to sell. You can even see Ripper. Look at this, 50,000 coins, bro. I'm just gonna scoop a few of these up actually and post them up because I mean, if we sell these, this is 40K profit right here. I mean, you've seen I obviously sold them for 95, and it is pretty easy honestly to sell them for 95. Let me go post them up for 100K. I mean, this is 40K profit here, and then this 40 oh, that's a blue one. Okay. This 40 turns into 80, and I mean it's just such a passive way to make coins. And honestly, if I really wanted to, I could stack up on a bunch of these rippers and just sell them off. I really could just stack up on these rippers and sell them off. That way, you know, I could sell a bunch. I know I am kind of breaking my rule right now, buying and putting up more than I should, but Sprinter, you can also do Sprinter. You know, Sprinter for 60k, not too shabby. That'd still make us 30k. In the zone. This one's actually a really good one to do. You can post this one for, let's see where it's at. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. In the zone, I'm gonna make 50k on this one. Because I've only bought the in the zone one like once before. But I did sell it off for 170,000 coins. So if we sell this off, that's 53,000 coins we just made. And like I do have proof that these sell. Like I do have proof that these sell at these prices. I'll buy another one, screw it, that's another 50k. So I mean, already in the stream, if these sell off, I mean, we're gonna be making a bunch of coins. Oh, my bad. Jesus, that was bad. But you go here and you like look around. I'll show you some stuff. Hold on. I'll show you like all my auctions to like back it up. So man to man, you see I bought that one. Boom, one for 125, 125. The ball hawk for 95. Oh, lurker was the other one. 95, 95, 125 for another man to man. 95, 95, 75, 95, 95, 100. Another man to man for 125. Look, in the zone for 170,000, it sold. I'm telling you, boys, this is by far the best method in the game if you have a ton of coins. Because guess what? You're not going to be making this much in an hour from flipping frickin' 92s. Let me tell you that. Because 92s, right now, I guarantee you only make like 4 or 5k on a good snipe. Guarantee it. On a good snipe. When you could be making 30, 40k a strategy card. Like, what is the point in even sniping players, bro? I mean, you can see here, I mean, you combine this with the playbook method, dude. Trust me, you are going to make a lot of coins. I mean, right here, I mean, this is 340, 440, 540, 640, you know, 765, 865, 965. So we have 1,065,000 coins sitting here. Take the tax off, it's about 960 back. 960 plus what I have would put me over the hump of 14 million coins. Plus even these playbooks. You know, I was going to be at 13.7 once I sold off the rest of my stuff, but Lurker was the other one. Lurker was the other one that I did sell for 95k. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to try selling them for 100. You can see 55k, we sell it off for 100, that's 35k. I mean, I'm just saying, bro, this is legit the best method in the game. And I mean, honestly, if I could do some let it rips eventually, and that's the reason I said why the strat pack might be actually good, because if you roll well on a strat pack, because you're going to get a ton of purple strats back at the end, and you overlist all of them, so like let's say you get, you know, about 8 epics back at the end, and you don't even pull one during the opening, and you get 8 back at the end, well shoot, you could sell all those for 100,000 a pop, potentially, and guess what, you would literally lose 30,000 coins on that roll. You'd probably lose less than that. So just saying, you know, let it rip is good. Problem is I never really find good snipes on this at all. 140 isn't like bad, because I've seen people sell this for like 190. So 190 after tax would be 171, so that's like 30k. So like I said, in the zone, I usually just do the same ones. Now there probably is other ones that you can do as well. You know, in the zone, another one for 99,000. I mean, shoot, why not? Because I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna buy these no matter what I have to buy them at, because, well, not scratch that. But I mean, even if these don't sell in the first hour, because some of them probably won't. But, you know, it's better to have these now than later when these are like 120k, and that kind of just kills the profit margins. Because trust me, these will sell at 170. These will sell at 170. It may be the most expensive one up there. But how I kind of found out about these selling for this much. I was just messing around. I really was just messing around. I come in here and I kind of just sat here. And now, if you guys have obviously seen my videos on the 92 93s, um, you obviously know I kind of sat here for a minute or two and kind of seen what was selling off. That's kind of how I found out about how I could sell how much I could sell these for. But some of these will get bought. Okay, so like a reel in for 55K. That's obviously not the price, but I was seeing cards sell down here for 95K, 100K. I mean, if you see these cards sell for this price, more than likely you're going to be able to do the same. More than likely you'll be able to do the same. You can see that one actually just sold for 95K, the Sinister Strength. You can even do this with blues and green strat cards as well, or even the gray cards, like you can see right here, Matt Eberflus sold off for 7.5K. Now obviously you see a decent amount of them expire, but if you see one sell for a good amount, I mean, and you can see these only pop up with like 10 minutes remaining. So people that don't filter down, they just come in here. They're like, oh shoot, oh that's the one I need for however much. So they just go in here and they just boom buy up that. Now I did actually see Sprinter sell for 130,000. So if you wanted to even sell your strat cards for even more, like this guy's doing right here, because I'm guessing he was the one that had one sell for 130. Because I did see a Sprinter sell for 130, and you could see I was selling the Sprinters for 100K. So if this dude's selling them for 130, he's making an additional 30K than what I'm doing. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Because if you sold Sprinter strategy cards for that much, I mean, 130, that's 117 after tax. And then you go through here, look at Sprinter. 52,000 is actually a good buy. So if I were to sell this Sprinter one right now for 130, I mean, that's a ridiculous amount of profit. That is a ridiculous amount of profit. We would be making 65,000 coins off this card right here. Off this Sprinter card right here, I'd be making that much. I mean, that's just crazy. So that's how I basically found out about selling strategy items for high. I've obviously had other YouTubers like J Money Good. Obviously, he's talked about the strategy card, but he's really like, I think mine and his sell prices are a little different because he did say that like, what was it, 75K per, you like buy them for 55 and under and you sell them for 75K. Well, I kind of found my own little insider of overlisting these. So I basically, am using his method, so credit goes to him, for, telling about the method, because he's been saying in the streams about sniping the strategy cards up and all that stuff, but, I just obviously got different prices because now I've realized that you can actually sell them for more since I've been overlisting, and, now we're selling them for more. I mean, if this were to sell for 260, or even this Let It Rip, that Let It Rip, if it sells for 210, I usually will just sit here for a couple minutes. I'll wait, see what's selling. Stuff isn't going to sell all the time. You kind of just look through here, see what's selling. You obviously can see the ones for 50 are going to easily sell. Look at that. Let It Rip for 210,000 sold. And I obviously showed you guys, these were up for 140,000. So if you sold these off for 210, that's minus 21K off the card. I mean, that's around 40, 50K. Pull out the calculator and let's do the math here. Wait, nope, we gotta take off tax. That's 49,000 coins. 49,000 coins right there with that Let It Rip selling. So, I just go through here, I look to see which ones are selling, and if they sell, I mean, shoot, I just go scoop up if I can find, this for a really nice price. So, like, this Let It Rip, for example, I'm gonna go buy one now. I'm literally gonna go buy a Let It Rip now and repost it for 10K or 210K. and sell it off. 140k, boom shakalaka, another 40k, almost 50k, boom 210,000, boom, 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 bam. So then I usually go back in here because I do have a decent amount of basically all the strat cards I've been looking for. So I'm kind of just waiting here because usually like I come in here and like just look around and see like if there's any newer ones I can do. You know, like some of them that, you know, I don't really have as much. Like I know I obviously have pretty much all the corner ones. Well, Lurker, Sprinter. All right. Wait. No, that was the. I was thinking the hybrid one was still here. Sprinter sold for 60k. That Let It Rip will sell really easily. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna wait here for. You can even do this with the blues, 30,000 coins. I know the Let It Rip one's like 40k as well. You could even do this with greens. You could even do it with greens. Man to Man sold for 80k. And I've been selling this for 125. People are missing out on so much, man. It's actually crazy. I was hoping the Sprinter would sell for 130k. I'm really trying to get a good example of one selling for a lot. I mean, we obviously did see the Let It Rip one sold for a lot. Why was that sitting there for 40k? You see Deep Route for 67. I was selling mine for 75. There we go. Ballhawk for 90k sold. Ballhawk for 90k sold. Ballhawk for 90k sold. I'm trying to see if like this Pave the Way one sells. Or Play Fake or any of these. So let's go look at Ballhawk. Just to give you an example here. 55k and it just sold for 90. And you can see how many are ahead of this one. 1, 2, 3, 9, 9, 15, 6, or 21. I mean, there's like 20 some cards ahead of that. And it just got bought for 90. So that's a great example right there. The Let It Rip, okay, that's still there for 160. Oh, Lockdown, that was another one I did too. Lockdown was also another one I did. In the Zone just sold for 150,000. Oh, there you go, chat. We were buying it at 150k or at 100k for In the Zone. So, because I kind of have a spreadsheet down for my buy prices on these strat cards as well. See Lockdown. Like In the Zone, I try to buy as close to 100k. if not less. And you can see 100, 102, 104, and you could literally scoop all these up right there. You know, let it rip. And you kind of just go back and forth with a bunch of these different cards. You know, let it rip. I think 147 is a little too high for me for now. Yeah, let it rip. Man to man. Sprinter. What were the lurker? I'm gonna see if I can get any of the sell on stream too. I think that way we kind of prove the method right. But, you know, I'm posting mine for 100K now, just to try to maximize my profits on those. You know, even for 53, that just got posted up too. Go buying that. Go buy that. Alright, let's actually hop off the strategy item filter for a little bit here. I want to go with the 92, 93 filter now. Check this out and see if it's like any different from... Okay, so these are still selling for 135. They're still selling for 135. So, I wonder if they fixed the filters now. Yeah, so filters are fixed now. But yeah, training would have been really good to buy yesterday, actually. You can still actually buy some today, because look, those Andre Reeds for 48K. 40, or not 48K, they're 125K, I'm tweaking. So, it's still really good training. So, you know, if you want to buy 92s at, you know, 35, or if you want to sell them at 135, you probably want to buy them at like 110. Probably want to buy these at like around 110. Now, I don't think filters are probably that great today. You could invest in training. Yeah, this is why I said the strategy card filter is probably better than this. The freaking, you know, everything, because there's not a whole lot of activity over here. Not a whole lot of motion. 88s for 16. 89s for, where are 89s? 30, 89s back up at 30? Word. Filters glitched for wide receivers, that's cool. So if you're getting these at, if you want to sell them at 16, probably want to get these closer to 10. And 89's probably for, shoot, if you can sell them for 30, probably want to get them for 24. Yeah, that would have been a good snipe, that Walter Payton right there for 17K. $21 for Dave Robinson. Jesus, people are all over these. Maybe going by legends might be the move potentially. No, it's not Legend Saturday no more, but you might still be ripping legend packs. Yeah, these are just getting bought hella fast. Holy crap. Bro, like what? I don't know. That filter's actually not bad, but you gotta check my auctions here. So we have 18 auctions actually up at this moment. So much crap selling. We have 3 in the zones. I mean, I would say the more quantity you have up there, the more likely you'll probably have one that sells. But you can see, this is just ridiculous.